I am here at Consensus 2023 in Austin, Texas. Super excited to be here. And it's one of my favorite projects, CASPER. I'm here with the CTO of CASPER, and I'm super excited. Introduce yourself. Tell us how you got involved with the company, how you got involved in crypto, and why you chose to work at CASPER.
So I'm Meta Harlikar. I'm the Chief Technology Officer of CASPER Labs, and I'm also one of its co-founders. So I fell into the blockchain rabbit hole in mid-2017 when I was approached by a friend of mine to build an open source blockchain project and to manage that engineering team. And when that project failed due to the bust of 2017 and 2018, I was prompted to co-found CASPER Labs with the express purpose of building a blockchain for the enterprise. So that's what we did. And now we're working with enterprises to build real and world use cases that use the CASPER technology.
And you see all these projects out there, you don't have a name or a base, and you can see the base, CTO and the founder. She didn't just found it and then kind of walk away or lead it to a dev. She's still part of the project. She still believes in it. What drives you to break this technology out? What were the obstacles that you hit when you first got into blockchain, and how did you push through? And what do you see for the future of CASPER?
So yeah, definitely a lot of obstacles. It's a very challenging regulatory environment for one. For two, we had a lot of work in front of us to build the CBC CASPER specification. That was very challenging. It was a novel consensus protocol. And then, of course, building the protocol and launching the protocol is no small task. Since then, we've upgraded the protocol at least 15 times, and now we're building CASPER 2.0, which is really, really exciting. I'm super stoked about what's coming for the protocol in 2023.
How do you manage such a large team of people, from devs to marketing? Do you have any special sauce to give any more other two women out there that want to get into Web3? I have 2 daughters, I'm a twin sister, so I'm very, feminine oriented type of feminine side. And I just think it's good to see more and more women pushing forward into crypto. What do you say to anyone inspired that wants to start a project? They're a little afraid, they're not sure what's going to happen. They're like, oh, I can't do that. Like, how did you jump in, and what do you tell someone that has an idea, but the tech scares them a little bit and they're not sure what to do?
Well, when we co-founded CASPER Labs, co-founder of CASPER Labs, so I had a wonderful team of founders that were very supportive, really forward thinkers, really believed in my ability to deliver this project, right? It's a very ambitious thing, it's non-trivial, and they put their faith in me. So I feel very blessed that there are so many people that put their faith in me and continue to put their faith in me. Everybody in the CASPER community, I'm very humbled by their faith and our ability to deliver. And what I would say for people that are looking to, found a company, just go and do it. Take that risk. And especially if you're young, by all means, please take that risk. You, at the worst, you'll fail, but failure in itself isn't a bad thing. We can always learn from it. And the next time you try, at some point you will succeed. But having never done it, you'll never know. So do take the risk. And, congratulations to you for having 2 beautiful daughters, and, expose them to technology at an early age. My father did that for me. He exposed me to technology when I was 12 years old. I didn't want to learn about technology when I was 12 years old, but he pressed on anyway. And I'm very grateful to him for that. And so do the same for your daughters and your nieces and your granddaughters. If you're out there, put them in front of a computer, make them learn to code. They'll probably complain, but it's for their own good.
And I got a bunch of tweets, and one of them, obviously, you may not be able to answer it, but I always have to ask, any price predictions for CASPER Labs in the next years?
And no price predictions at all for CASPER. I always tell people, let me get out my crystal ball and tell you, I have no clue what the market's going to do.
What is your favorite thing about the crypto community? And, what keeps you coming back for more?
I love this. I love the crypto communities because I feel like we are all here with the noble purpose of, decentralizing centrally controlled powers, bringing financial inclusion, and bringing opportunity to individuals. And I have found, through my experience with the internet and cloud, is that when you decentralize anything, you actually wind up creating a lot more value and a lot more opportunity for us. And it's surprising. I don't think a lot of people realize that we've actually decentralized content creation with the result of the internet, right? The internet enabled content creators through tools like YouTube and Twitter and LinkedIn and Facebook and all these social media platforms for content creators to create this content, connect with their community, build communities, and actually earn a great living while providing great information for people and really engaging ways for them to connect with individuals and their community. And I think that's wonderful. And you'll see blockchain just really kicking that up, and right? And that's what gets me really excited every day. This is why I built CASPER. This is what I'm really excited about, the promise of blockchain tickets.
Everyone, thank you so much. I personally, just to disclose, I am invested in CASPER Labs, continue to do so. I've been dollar cost averaging in and buying on the dips every time I see a big red day from Bitcoin. I always tell everyone, when Bitcoin goes down, it's the best thing. It gives you good prices for the altcoins. And, with that being said, we get to be here and see the action with people behind the project. You're not just pressing a button on a website. You actually get to connect, see the blood and flesh behind everything. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for all your dedication that we can jump to the space, and may God bless your project.
Thank you very much.